Hello guys, so thank you so much for clicking on my video today. My name is Erin Code, and today I am covering Learning Outcome 1.5, Sub 8. So let's get started. So my question was, describe the parts of a homeostatic mechanism and explain how they function together. So the three parts of the homeostatic mechanism are the receptor, the control center, and the effector. Each of them have their own specific function. The function of a receptor is to detect a stimuli, which is a change in an internal environment, and then provide information about the stimuli. For example, if your body temperature is too hot or too cold, it is the receptor's job to identify whether or not your body is too hot, too cold, lukewarm, etc. The function of the control center, the second part of the homeostatic mechanism, its purpose is to maintain the set point of the system. So this would be what temperature our body is supposed to be at. So 98.6 degrees is typically what you're told your temperature should be at. That would be the function of the control center. So it takes what the receptor is telling you, that it's too hot. Perhaps the receptor is saying your body is 102, and the control center is basically comes up with the solution, if you will, on how to get your body temperature back down to 98.6 in a way. The third is the effector, and the function of the effector is to make a change according to what the control center says to do. So basically, the effector, either a muscle or a gland, does what the control center says to do based on what the receptor is telling it. So an example would be your body temperature. If it's too hot, then control center says you need to sweat to cool yourself down, and that would be the sweat gland's job. An example of how this works is, if you're just being real simple, you have your stimulus, which instead of sensor you would use the word receptor. Then the receptor tells the control what to do, and the effector then tries to, obviously, I was trying to think of a better word, but effect the stimuli, the glands, as I show in an example right next. This was found on Khan Academy, by the way, which was a great site. It explains it really simply for y'all if I'm confusing or if you don't understand something I'm trying to say. The body temperature exceeds 37 Celsius, then the sensors, again, tell the control center, hey, I need to cool myself down. So then the sweat glands, again, take action and sweat so that your body can return to its normal temperature. There are two feedbacks from homeostatic mechanisms. They're negative and positive. I have them listed below. Negative is more common, for example, glucose level and temperature, whereas positive is more in a specific circumstance. For example, most common, childbirth. Contractions are thanks to homeostatic mechanisms. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this taught you guys stuff, and I hope that it was educational. Again, if you need help, I got my information off of Khan Academy and the textbooks. Thanks so much.